Dímelo mi gente, what's up? It's your boy Gus from Gus Villa Jewelry. Today's video is going to be a little stranger because it's going to be a long format type talking. I want to explain to you guys what I'm kind of going through with this whole CVD versus natural diamond conversation that I quite literally have every single day. When I first started in this jewelry game, diamonds were just the standard, and when it comes to diamonds, it was always natural diamonds, never anything lab grown. I was brought into this world not knowing anything about lab diamonds, where they came from, how they were made, anything of the sort. It was either diamonds or CZs. But little by little, day by day, month by month, and I think more now in the last 2 years, I've had a huge questioning about CVD diamonds, HPHT diamonds, anything that's grown in a lab, even moissanites. So I sat there and began to study more and more about these lab diamonds, trying to differentiate between the two, see if there was more value in one or the other. And in my research about these companies that sell diamonds and how the diamond market works, essentially, what I found out was there really is no real value of anything that's natural diamonds. And I know that's really shocking to hear for a lot of people, but this is just my opinion. For many, many years, we've been told that diamonds are so rare, a diamond is forever. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard that De Beers marketing campaigns that are quite literally being played on the TV right now.
How else could 2 months' salary last forever? A diamond is forever.
And to be honest with you, I ate it up just as much. I thought these diamonds were a little bit more costly because they were more rare and they were made over millions of years. But the reality was they were choking supply and not allowing us access to these diamonds. And because of the demand and supply rule, it would jack these prices up. Cue lab diamonds, and they are exactly the same thing. There is nothing different between a lab-grown diamond and a natural diamond. Quite literally, they are the same. Between machines, there are even some machines, I don't care as much as they say they can detect whether it's a lab diamond or not, it does not detect it 100%. If you want even more information, there's an awesome documentary on Showtime called Nothing Lasts Forever.
If a diamond can be produced in a laboratory, why should we still mine for diamonds?
This is a good question.
It's really, really cool. I think it gives a lot of good information in a longer format. Now, I'm not advocating for those that do want to buy natural diamonds. If that's what you want to go down the route, please, by all means, do so. However, understand that there's no real resale value whenever you do go to resell it, and there's no real value attached to it, because at the end of the day, there is quite literally the same thing chemically and optically in a lab-grown diamond for just about a quarter of the price. Now more than ever, I get requests for lab diamonds for engagement rings, which I'm doing quite literally by the boatload. Bust down chains, bust down rings and earrings, all in lab diamonds. It's less money and it's the same thing. I made this video and I asked some of my really good friends that are both jewelry enthusiasts, actual jeweler, and certified gemologists to tell you in their own words what they thought about it. I didn't coach them through an answer. I just asked them, what do you think about lab diamonds as opposed to natural diamonds, the rise in lab diamonds, and your overall thoughts? The first one I have for you guys is a good friend of mine named Angel. You guys may know him as CubaKnows. He's gonna break down what his opinion is and what he feels about the idea.
I personally enjoy moissanite, and I'm a fan of lab diamonds. I personally would go the lab diamond route. But that multi-millionaire who worked ridiculously hard to buy that Porsche doesn't want to buy a kit car Porsche. A Honda Accord fully loaded with all the features has some of the same, if not more features than some of these luxury vehicles, but they both depreciate as soon as they come off the lot, but they essentially do the same thing, right? I think an educated jeweler providing these options to customers, whether it be moissanite, lab, or natural diamonds, and letting them ultimately make the decision that's best suited for their wallet, be the final end game. I understand the moissanite hype, I understand the moissanite craze, I understand the moissanite appeal, but look how long it's taken lab diamonds to get some sort of notoriety and respect, and it's an actual diamond. I don't think moissanite is going to get to that point, or if it does, it's going to take a significant amount of time. But the more people get educated on moissanite based on their finances, they might choose to go that option. But the person buying moissanite wants that same flash factor that multi-millionaire buying diamonds does. So we got to consider that it's two completely different lifestyles and two different tax brackets. So once again, I get both sides of the coin, but act your wage, which a lot of us don't do, me included. Buy what makes you happy, but you're never gonna tell a millionaire shit, because because he's not going to listen to somebody who's not at their level. Remember I said lab diamonds acceptability and popularity will increase once Tiffany, Bulgari, Cartier, and the major brands who built their entire reputation on the diamond, the natural diamond, then it'll get more notoriety. But I don't think you're going to Moissanite anytime soon. A business is going to protect its bottom dollar, and it's gonna take a lot of education and a lot of convincing to these 1%ers to reprogram their brain into accepting a lab diamond or even a Moissanite. You ever try to have a conversation with an older person and try to change their stubborn mind out of something? You think that's gonna work? Try doing that with a multi-millionaire CEO. Not gonna happen, fam. And that's my 10 cents on an argument that will never be won. Thank you guys for allowing me to be part of this video, and the comments are gonna be nuts. Smooches.
Next up is also a really good friend of mine. His name is Julio. He is the owner of GoldZenn. Now, he started pioneering something down here, which was to add Moissanite into Cuban link chains. He was one of the first people that I had ever heard of doing that on a big scale. I may have done 1 or 2 chains, but the amount of orders that he was getting and the amount of Moissanite he was putting on gold chains was astonishing. I asked him questions on it, and he said he couldn't stop making Moissanite with gold. It was crazy. Again, keep in mind, 5 years ago, this was unheard of. But don't hear it from me, hear it directly from Julio. Hear his thoughts about how he uses diamond simulants instead of CVD or HPHT to put on gold, and what he thinks about the diamond alternative rise overall.
My name is Julio. I'm the owner of GoldZenn. Just reached out. He said, hey, I need your honest opinion on lab diamonds and natural diamonds. They're both the same thing. Price-wise, lab diamonds is more affordable. Natural diamonds, way higher in price. Whatever fits your budget. I've been at the club with Moissanites. I've been at the club with natural diamonds. No one is gonna come up to you and be like, hey, is that natural diamonds? Is that lab diamonds? Who cares? You're buying the shiny factor, and that's exactly what it's going to be. It's whatever fits your budget. If you have a ton of money, to be honest, and you want to spend it on actual natural diamonds, then by all means. But at the end of the day, diamonds, they don't hold their value. It's all made up. There's not a market for it.
Lastly, let's hear from my girl, Diggs. She's a certified GIA gemologist from New York City. She's also a diamond setter and the owner of Gumbo Grills. She's an amazing jeweler, and she is trained in GIA in recognizing and distinguishing and grading diamonds. Here's her opinion on what she thinks about lab diamonds as opposed to natural diamonds.
I am a diamond setter, and I'm also a graduate gemologist from GIA. My opinion on lab-grown diamonds, they're the same as natural diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds, natural diamonds. You have diamond simulants, which are something that simulates a diamond and it's not a diamond. Popular diamond simulants are like CZs, Moissanites. My teacher at GIA uses this as a great example. You can produce ice in different ways. You can get ice from the snow that comes from hail. That's naturally made ice. Or we can take water and put it in the freezer and create our own ice. That is man-made ice, and the ice that comes from the sky is natural. Same thing with diamonds. Natural diamonds come from the earth, they're mined. They've taken these same elements and put them in a laboratory and mimicked what the earth naturally does to create diamonds.
Now, I know it's a really hot topic button. I want you guys to comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts is. I want to know the pulse. I want to feel what the people are saying. Are you feeling CVD, HPHT lab diamonds, or are you going natural because you think it's still rare? Or maybe you think it's something different. Maybe you like the fact that it's a real diamond, even though the lab diamonds are exactly the same. But let's talk about it. Let me see what you guys are feeling, because I was on the other side as well. I thought lab diamonds were just gonna be a phase and they were gonna go away, but they are here to stay. Let me know if you're thinking about making any sort of diamond jewelry with lab diamonds in it, whether it be an engagement ring, a Moissanite, a CZ, whatever it is. Do you think buying natural diamonds is a waste of money? Leave me a comment down below and I'm gonna answer every single one of them, or at least I'm gonna try to. Also, if you're in the market for either lab diamonds or natural diamonds, I do make earrings, engagement rings, and Cuban link chains. Of course, you can visit GusVillaJewelry.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's more of a platform so that we can all talk and share ideas. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. Share this with anyone that you think is gonna find value in it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Holla at me.